Bonne année. Bon attends, je vais dire à Lydie, je suis en live parce qu'elle faut tout lui dire à elle. Pourtant elle reçoit les notifs hein, mais elle y va pas dessus cette con. Bon. Gros, tu vas m'aider. Genre, tu vois, il y aura des interrogatoires avec des mecs et tout. Et genre, on va lui poser des questions et tu vas me dire dans ses yeux, tu vas me dire si soit il ment, soit il dit la vérité ou un truc comme ça. Ok? Parce qu'on le voit dans ses yeux s'il dit la vérité et tout. Bah, en gros, tu me dis s'il ment ou pas.
If you don't mind, I'm trying to grasp a very elusive thought.
Ouais, vas-y.
Advice?
I say we try the liquor store next.
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights. You don't have it. Answer the question. Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper. One more time, pal, I'll break your fucking jaw.
Any ideas?
I say we try the liquor store
Maintenant,
next.
direction le magasin d'alcool, il faut...
Short dog for the car.
Ok.
What did you make of McCaffrey?
There'll come a day, and it's coming very soon. We'll run him and the rest of his pinko buddies out of Los Angeles.
I meant as a suspect, Rusty.
Merde. Putain de ta mère. Merde, mais non. Oh, il est juste là. Yes. Oula. Qu'est-ce qui se passe ici? Tir au poulet. Dis pas poulet. Oh.
That alleyway leads to the rear of the building, sir. Someone's gonna have to climb up and take him
Grimper
down.
va.
Good luck.
Hein?
Don't let him get a beat on you like I did.
Attends. Ah, vos commentaires là. Je suis là, Namour. Ah ouais, ok. Wesh, calme-toi, Tizote. Calme-toi, je te dis. Calme-toi, je me suis Tizote. Ta mère. Oh la tête. Vas-y, attends, laisse-moi monter, toi. Vite, faut qu'on y aille. Moi je suis chaud là. Chaud pour arrêter des patères.
You like killing cops?
Oh là, j'ai dû le buter parce que je pouvais pas l'arrêter. Léo Quignou s'est abonné à votre chaîne. Oh, c'est trop mignon. Ah, tu le vois pas? Genre, attends, tu vas sur... Attends. T'es sur mon live, là? Ah, putain, je m'entends. Merde. Hop. Non, tu attends direct, non? C'est bon? Ok. Bon là pour l'instant on n'a pas eu d'interrogatoire donc c'est carré. C'est carré. C'est qui a marqué un message? Toi?
Give me a break.
T'as marqué quoi? Ah ok. Ouais, je il défonce la porte.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're
LAPD.
making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn
Vous
Summers?
connaissiez Evelyn Robbins?
Yes, I knew Evelyn.
Je connais Evelyn.
I was a good
C'était
friend
une
of her
amie
ex's.
avec son ex-mari.
She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
Ah, par contre, fais pas un coup de pute parce que voilà.
Got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. Well, you let us listen for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store, that was never going to work out, was it?
We'll take a look around. I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job
T'as dit
for
quoi?
quite some time before she was killed.
Ah, c'est pas grave, t'inquiète.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Ok. Bouligne. What?
Rawlings bowling alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time. She wasn't always such a loner.
Mm.
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to be.
Bon, ah, il y a encore une photo. Bon, on va l'interroger, allez.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it. But she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting.
Elle a
and
dit qu'ils
had
étaient
made it up to her.
disputés, que c'était pour se faire pardonner. Ok, c'est bon, la première question, il a pas menti.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
Là, je pense pas qu'il mente non plus.
I got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her stay. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight
quoi?
and narrow. She's old now.
T'as dit quoi,
To be
Léo?
honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Ok, c'est bon, j'ai bon aux deux. Au niveau pirate. Bon, bah, allez, je me barre. Merde, c'est pas par là. Je me barre du mauvais côté. il y a des interventions à faire, genre des braquages de banque et tout. On va faire un bowling.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
This is business, Florence. You got a guy who works here by the name of Tiernan?
Sure we do. He's a pin setter. Clears the jams, works the gutters. Go right in. He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Je sens qu'il va se barrer en courant le mec.
He's a nice boy.
Thanks, ma'am. Let's go get him.
Déjà faut le trouver. Faut trouver où il est. C'est à gauche dans le... Hein? À gauche dans les ruelles. Quoi à gauche dans les ruelles? Qu'est-ce qu'il me dit lui?
He's only a rider. He can't really help.
Attends, je vais aller où? Ah là-bas, ok. C'est bon. J'ai trouvé.
I can't decide.
Tiernan! LAPD!
Ah tu vois, je te l'avais dit, il se part en courant. Tu pas terre. Et ici, tu te fais enculer.
There!
On dirait alerte Cobra le bazar.
What are you waiting
Ah ouais, bon.
for? Get after him.
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight.
C'est bien fait en vrai.
These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Tiens.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Mais ici,
Hit him,
espèce
Cole. Spin
de
him out.
tiens, Brutoso.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Another runner. Well, at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
You know, your theories are not necessarily
Oh le bâtard.
If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble.
Bah, arrête-toi là, espèce d'enculé.
Oh, looks like we're going into the tunnels.
God damn it, he'll kill himself.
All right, as long as don't kill us, I'm okay with it. Oh, God, this
Arrête-toi,
kid's
bâtard.
crazy. He's gonna kill us.
Je vais m'approcher, il va lui tirer dans ses...
Hit him.
That's the end of that. About fucking time.
Show me your hands.
Ah, il y a quelqu'un, il a mis un commentaire. Oh, il y en a quelqu'un, il a mis un commentaire encore. C'est quoi ça? Par contre, bébé, je bug, genre, ça me saoule par ici. Ah, ok. Bon. Toi, tu bug gros ou pas? Ouais. Ah, pas tellement d'eau. Vas-y, attends, là j'ai une intervention, je vais y aller. De quoi?
This is 11K. We'll handle the 415.
Non. Non, ça il est chiant. C'est chiant, il est chiant. Sinon toi tu ferais des interventions avec moi, on disait une. On ferait les pampans. On les aurait arrêtés. On les aurait tués.
Cole, come on!
Bon, on y va à pied parce que ça me saoule.
Why don't you come
Ok, c'est
on
bon.
out, Jimmy? I won't let them hurt you. Not my honey boy.
I told you not to call me that, woman. Now shut the hell up.
You shut the hell up.
Ouais, c'est la merde là.
That the lady of the house?
It's a nice story. Two old lovers.
C'est le mari de la meuf, hein, mais genre il veut pas que la meuf elle rentre chez elle.
Now take it off.
Oh le bâtard il a tué un flic. Oh, il a tué un deuxième flic.
You're a cop killer! Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Putain c'est un enfoiré lui. J'ai peur de m'approcher maintenant. Putain j'ai... Vas-y moi je passe par derrière.
Going in! That sweet son of a bitch.
C'est bon je l'ai eu.
What have they done to you?
Allez hop il est mort. 2 balles dans son dos en même temps ça pardonne pas. T'as vu le bâtard il a tué 2 flics. Moi je me barre sans mon collègue, allez, hop. Dégage toi putain de flic de mes couilles. Moi je me suis barré sur mon collègue. Et merde.
Just a scratch.
Toi t'es mon youpiat. Hein? Non. Ça se voit non? Bon alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a oublié de fouiller ici?
If you don't mind, I'm trying to grasp a very elusive thought.
Looks like trying to enjoy a quiet drink is against the goddamn law now, huh?
Qu'est-ce qu'on oublie ici? Wesh.
You're free to speak to the regulars.
Que vous
Just
voulez
don't
avec
shake
les
them too
habitués,
hard.
mais ne les secouez pas trop. Et wesh. Yes, il y a son père pour discuter. Mais, et ta mère toi, arrête de te bloquer, bâtard. il y a une trappe en dessous. C'est quoi de ce bordel? Ta grand-mère. Bah gros, faut aller où, wesh? Le Paris-Dakar. Ah ouais?
One more time, pal, and I'll break your fucking jaw.
Mais t'es...
At the moment, all I want to do is talk to the bottom of my glass.
T'as peut-être aller en face discuter avec les gens. Ta gueule, arrête de gueuler. Au gars qui gueule. Le Paris-Dakar. C'est le Paris-Dakar. Attends.
Careful.
La pêche. Salut Bob. On a oublié de fouiller un truc au moins là.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Moi, mon frère, il fait pareil ou pas à la nage. N'importe quoi. Mon frère.
You know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him. What I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
Et les sponsors, c'est pour quoi faire?
King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central. Code 2.
11 King, in or out? Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
Paris-Roubaix à la nage. Putain, intervention, intervention. Cardialement. Mon frère, moi, il fait Paris-Roubaix à la nage, mon frère. Il fait de la moto et ramasse les crottes.
Santa Ana and then on to Cincinnati with you pissing in my ear.
But I'm tired of always being on the lam.
I don't have a choice. A stick-up charge is still a stick-up charge, and I ain't going back inside.
You're both coming with me. Don't do anything stupid.
Continue to respond.
Get me back in close.
Putain, allez la putain de Taras là.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Bouge, t'es morte, oh. Qu'est-ce que tu fous sur ma route? Bouge, je t'ai dit là, putain de Taras là. Avec ton vieux 4x4 de mes couilles là. Des années 60 là. Putain. Les mecs ils font toujours qui se mettent devant.
Hit it! Clean this asshole off the road.
Mon collègue il y a crevé un pneu, c'est génial.
Fellas, you gotta get me closer. steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Hands behind your head.
Oh.
Car 11K calling KGPL. Code 4 at the Lucas Avenue trolley station. The 459 suspects are in custody.
Roger, 11K. All units, code 4 on the 459 suspects at the Lucas Avenue trolley station.
Officer needs help, 103 and B.
Ah, mon frère, il fera la nage, mon frère. Il fait pas aérobat à la nage. Ah ouais, bien sûr que oui. Le Paritaka.
If we survive this, it's gonna be a miracle.
Wish you a Merry Christmas, wish you a Merry Christmas, wish you a happy day.
Jesus, Phelps!
Désolé, j'ai pas le permis, j'ai eu dans un Kinder Surprise. Ouais, je l'ai pas eu du tout. Bon allez, on est au commissariat. On va faire des interrogatoires.
Say, could I borrow some of that?
Captain is downstairs with Rafe Inker and Carruthers.
Le capitaine est en bas, d'accord. Merde, c'est pas là. Allez, fais une victoire, ta grand-mère la pute.
I want to make homicide.
Mais il fait pas demi-tour ce con. Mais c'est où en bas ou ici? C'est là? Ouais. Oui, ici, là.
About, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes, the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Tarleson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick, but she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray? As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, those. You're married, yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal? Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. Follow up on Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
Someone you beat.
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey who have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
On a trouvé un appart gros. Pour un gars qui se planque qui aurait tué
I need
une
an
femme.
address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Appartement 6, 126 Yale Street.
Between Ord and Alpine.
Ok.
Thanks.
L'appartement de Mike Caffrey.
question.
Depends. What you got to do with?
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether it... Watch it, will you? On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
Vas-y, arrête ça, là.
Oh!
Marco. Polo. Bien. 6.
McCaffrey is in apartment 6.
Bon, le 6. Je pense que c'est à l'étage. Elle est là. Moi je défonce, rien à foutre. What? Il y a un carnet là.
Nope.
Non.
Beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene. Circumstantial.
Wesh, du sang.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you gonna give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Let's go. Merci,
Drunk and in
madame.
command of a carrier.
Elle m'a dit où elle était alors qu'elle le connaissait.
A citation at least.
Solve that big case.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Running on a hangover, McCaffrey?
Putain, les gens ils parlent tout le temps, je sais pas si c'est moi qui leur fais peur, mais putain. Bah mon copain, viens ici mon copain.
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
Ah mon copain, viens ici, pourquoi t'as peur de moi?
Give it up, LAPD!
Oh, je vais t'attraper toi. Allez, allez, allez. Oui, je l'ai attrapé.
McCaffrey, you're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
Retournez au central pour mener les interrogatoires. Oh là, là on va interroger du lourd là, mon dieu. On n'a pas intérêt à me dire que c'est pas lui qui l'a buté. Mais pourquoi toi il est pas mon collègue?
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, calm down.
Je passe par rien.
Let's just work the case out, shall we? Then we can sit down with all the puzzle pieces together later.
I'll hold you to that.
T'es là, Léo?
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, Jen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them. Don't fail me, young folks.
Ok, alors donc, on va commencer par là.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see
Ah ouais, je suis là.
I knew you would think it was me.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Sounds like half an answer to me, Tiernan. Were you sleeping with her?
That's none of your business.
Attends, quoi?
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
If you don't give me some reason to think differently about this, Tiernan, I'm gonna have to go to the DA.
I drank half a bottle of scotch. I don't remember a goddamn thing.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at it once, laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
You don't like McCaffrey, do you, Tiernan?
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us. Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist. He had nothing but vitriol for her.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
We use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, a present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
I didn't want to arrest the kid.
Non, c'est pas lourd. Allez, ta grand-mère.
Isn't that the cop?
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
You told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
were sitting.
Personally, I think Evelyn is better off, but I had nothing to do with it.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
You're gonna need to do better if you don't want to swing for this.
I was having a political meeting in my apartment.
Cheese and crackers for the 5th columnist.
Some of these people will corroborate your story.
I won't give up names of party members.
Good. Your funeral.
Putain, ça m'énerve, j'y
We
arrive
found the lug
pas.
wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
Un peu, ouais.
If it was planted there, then some evil mastermind must be at work here. You got a name, McCaffrey?
Tiernan. Who else?
I was under the impression you thought Tiernan incapable of tying his own shoelaces.
It's either gonna be you or Tiernan, Grosvenor.
Make it stick, detective. The party has good lawyers.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thank you. You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw, it changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
You're holding out on us, McCaffrey. What other trouble have you been in?
I was in a few labor disputes before the war. I didn't use my real name.
Putain, j'ai échoué. En gros, j'ai échoué. Putain. Mais attends, je commence par Mike Café.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
Attends, gros.
You told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
Alors, est-ce qu'il ment? Ça, je sais pas. Bon, allez, hop.
You'll have to do better than that, Grosvenor. We know about you and Evelyn.
Evelyn was a lush, and a boring one at that. You can't link her to me.
Bon.
Seems there's a serious gulf between what you think you know and what you actually do, detective.
Putain.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there? You're going to have to do better than that, detective.
Putain, ça, ça m'énerve, voilà. Putain, j'arrive pas à trouver ce qui va pas là. On pète les couilles. Là. Oh non. Oh non, mais on recommence l'enquête. Vas-y, nique ta mère, non. Attends. Oh, il veut vraiment que je lui nique cette daronne, lui. Ça m'énerve. Putain, j'ai recommencé et finalement il recommence l'enquête de cet imbécile là. Ouf, c'est bon.
Ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective.
Bien, c'est pas grave si je mets de YouTube.
You told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
You'll have to do better than that, Grosvenor. We know about you and Evelyn.
Evelyn was a lush and a boring one at that. You can't link her to me.
Mais normalement c'est ça, wesh. Je comprends pas. Les autres ils font cette réponse là, elle est bonne et moi je la fais, elle est pas bonne.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there? done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your powers of deduction on that.
It's either going to be you or Tiernan, Grosvenor.
Make it stick, detective. The party has good lawyers.
DA wants my head.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends? How come this is so hard to believe? A man and a woman getting along, liking each other just as friends.
Snooky.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
You're lying, Tiernan. You've been fighting with her. You fought, and...
I'm not lying! She got up and left, that was it!
Looks like I made a mistake.
Ouais, je sais pas.
You should let me go now. I've done nothing wrong.
She left, but she came back. She bought you a quart of whiskey to make it up to you. She told the liquor store owner. You're in deep trouble, buddy.
She said she loved me. She wanted to care for me. She would never stop talking about McCaffrey. McCaffrey was a writer, McCaffrey was a hero, McCaffrey cared for the little guy.
Did you kill her, Tiernan?
Might as well have. Kicked her out. She had nowhere to go.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once, laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
You hate McCaffrey. You're trying to frame him for this.
You've got the wrong guy. How can you prove that? I'm telling you, McCaffrey did this. Do something about it and leave me alone.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
We use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, present from the prop department in her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
I say
Coroner says it's going to take at least a week to get an ID.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
Tiernan is prepared to testify that you threatened Evelyn's life in his presence.
Self-preservation. That's understandable. Okay, I'll level with you. Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help. I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Là, je te jure, c'est chaud, on sait même pas s'il ment ou...
How can I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thanks for your help. You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw. It changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore! She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have...
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys, you bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot at a prison graveyard.
Et bah voilà, j'ai réussi mon enquête. Nickel. T'es là, Léo?
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn's squad. The gunny is dead, first platoon's in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Can we rally with the first and try for the Namboots?
It's your
Attendez, les gars.
right, he goes right through a pass with 2 Namboots and infilade.
Mate,
we can lose everyone.
Lieutenant, get back off this fucking bridge. They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions. We only have minutes. I'm in charge here, Sergeant. Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant. What's your unit, Sergeant? We don't have time for this, Lieutenant. What's your unit, Sergeant? I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river. My orders are to reconnoiter the... I think that point is now moot. You have 10 men left. My orders are to save what's left. Move out!
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
Salope, BD, trouve-moi là où...
No one else but the killer knew about this message. Suffer woes which hope thinks infinite, to forgive wrongs darker than death or night.
Wesh, y'a plus personne sur mon live, vous êtes sérieux?
He definitely also killed Teresa Terrell.
Mal and I agree.
But where does that leave us? If this is the Dahlia killer, and he is responsible for the Tarrelson murder, not to mention the Mullins...
Hang on a moment, Skipper.
Let me finish, Rusty. We have 5 birds in hand and none in the bush. The department will not survive a scandal if we have to let them all go without catching a fiend first. Your careers will be over for...
Looking in wonder.
Ah, fuck it. I knew this run was too good to be true.
I hid myself within a fountain in the public square.
You like that stuff?
Putain, y'a plus personne sur mon live, moi.
Forget what it's supposed to. What does he want?
Where are you going with this, Cole?
He's obviously taunting us. He believes he's far more intelligent.
Gros, c'est bon, j'ai réussi mon enquête, hein, là je passe une autre enquête.
Right? A guy that God hates, chains him up.
It's an
Ouais, j'ai arrêté le bon coupable.
A story with 2 meanings.
Le mec il m'a enfin avoué qu'il avait buté un coup de truc là pour réparer les bagnoles. Il a tapé ça avec une meuf et du coup bah ça l'a tué.
The fountain in Pershing Square. Come on, we have a clue. Captain, thanks, Red.
Be careful, Phelps. This is his game you're playing now.
Même Lydie, je suis sûr, elle est plus sur le live. Tout vas-y, je passe une minute.
Rather you than me, Phelps. You know the local hobos use that as a drink.
Combien de plantes de la plante parfumée qui volent le verre de notre apparu dans une fontaine.
There is a cave, all overgrown with trailing, odorous plants which curtain out the day. Where next? Elizabeth Short. Betty Short. Black Dahlia. Elizabeth Short's social security card.
Jesus Christ.
That's not all. There's another stanza from Shelley.
Can you work it out? You got a city map? See if you can work out where he's taking it. I don't like this freak leading us around on the road. Him. It's really him, the fuck who killed the Dahlia. Can you believe this? He's leading us.
It's his game, Rusty. You may want someone to catch him, but he's extremely dangerous. I doubt if he will give up easily.
Suits me down to the fucking ground. We clip this fuck and we get citations. What a day to be a cop. Pencil pushing Parker won't be able to shove me aside after this.
J'aime pas où faut y aller. Oh, il y a une intervention. Qui ça? Ah bon? Oh, il y a eu un meurtre ici.
You saw what happened? I warned him about that cannon under the counter. He took a shot at a couple of stick-up men. He missed. They didn't.
Where are they now?
They ran across the street and into the parking lot. That's where I lost sight of them.
Eh mais attends, c'est le mec de tout à l'heure que j'ai interrogé ça. Oh, arrête de pleurer, on va le retrouver. Ah bah ils sont là. Les deux braqueurs. Un noir, comme par hasard, un noir. C'est un noir qui l'a tué. Comme par fut hasard, c'est un noir qui l'a tué. Non, les potards, ils se barrent en courant. T'as vu, c'est un bandit. C'est un noir. Oh, il est là. C'est bon, il est mort. Oh putain. Attends, on peut pas changer de... Normalement on peut changer d'habit, mais je sais pas comment on fait. Comment on fait mon néophyte pour changer? Costume, attends. Alors, j'y suis là, j'y suis là, j'y suis là. Ok, vas-y, je vais mettre le costume de flic. Comme ça fait un vrai flic. Yes. Oh non, y'a rien. Putain, où est-ce qu'il peut être?
Gently.
Ah, à toutes les unités. Cobra 11 à centrale, on prend. Ah bon. Cobra 11 à centrale, on prend. Tu sais c'est qui dit ça? Ouais. Cobra 11 à centrale, on prend tout de suite.
LAPD! You got nowhere to go!
Aïe. Aïe.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
What?
Jake! Mikey! Oh, Jesus. Fuck the money! I'm gone!
God damn it, get after him, Cole.
It's not too late to give yourself up.
Now, are we gonna make a bargain or what?
Put the weapon down now.
Et ouais, c'est comme ça qu'on se fait respecter.
K calling KGPL. We're code 4 on the 211 at Rawlings Bowling Alley.
En plus, on a sauvé celui qu'on a interrogé là. Non mais... Il ne méritait pas ce bâtard que je le sauve. Toujours pas de truc. Non, putain, comment on va faire? Déchiffrer le deuxième extrait. Ouais, je te le propose comment je...
Hey, come on!
Attends, je vais m'aider avec un internet au pire parce que... C'est quoi l'enquête déjà?
Frozen tears hang down, raining forth. Doubtful light.
Doubtful is right.
A chandelier. The glass dome at the halls of justice. It's worth a shot, Rusty.
Okay, Professor, one shot's all we got.
Ok, il faut que j'aille à des monuments et tout. Attends, comment on met le point là? Attends. regardes toi, Léo? Hein? Attends, t'as dit quoi? Oh. Maintenant le film recommence. Mais moi, comme tout à l'heure tu répondais pas, j'ai cru que tu t'étais endormi toi. Yes, let's go. T'es toujours sur mon live, non?
Can I help you, sir?
Detectives, LAPD. This is very important, sir. How do we get to the top of the chandelier?
You what?
Have a little faith, pal. We're in a real hurry.
Head up to the top floor. There's an access panel and a ladder in the maintenance room.
Thing.
He's dull as dishwater, but I'm not with
Isn't it the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
I think his name is Phelps.
Well, let me guess.
What on earth is that man doing?
Non, je pense pas que c'est lui.
So,
This guy's got a screw loose.
Come on.
Let's go.
Non, il est chier. Bah allez, monte.
I'm going out there, Rusty.
Better you than me. Be careful. Could be a trap.
Ouh là là, c'est là si je tombe, c'est la fin pour moi.
Deirdre Muller's missing watch.
Ah ouais, mon perte. Si je tombe de là où je suis, c'est la fin pour moi. J'ai monté carrément sur un truc de lumière. Sur un lustre.
From the temple's high of man's ear and eye, roofed over sculptures and poesy. Where have I seen that?
Jesus Christ, hold it off that goddamn thing.
Find a rope, Rusty!
There isn't time. See if you can swing that thing from side to side. Get it over the edge, then jump for it.
Wait a minute. Come on.
It's gonna go any second. Swing that goddamn thing and jump for it.
passer par où?
Jesus Christ, open up that goddamn thing. Find a rope, Rusty. There isn't time. Get you can swing that thing from side to side. Get it over the edge, then jump for it. Wait. Come on. Gonna go in a second. Swing that goddamn thing and jump for it.
Oh là là, qu'est-ce que ça me saoule, sérieux. Je sais même pas ce qu'il faut faire. Passer où, wesh?
Jesus Christ, open up that goddamn thing. Find a rope, Rusty. There isn't time. Get you can swing that thing from side to side. Get it over the edge, then jump for it. Wait. Come on.
Putain, enfin. Ça va être au kiki. Putain, j'ai eu de la chatte.
That was too close.
Yeah, well, the higher you climb, the further you fall.
Let's get out of here.
Another Dahlia clue?
No. A yellow gold wristwatch.
The Molder dame.
Yes. And a scrap of the poem.
Another location.
If I can work it out. Mementos from all his victims.
This guy needs to be taken out of circulation.
He takes pleasure at stringing us along.
Slow and steady, come on! You can enjoy it while it lasts. Gotcha now, genius. I'm coming for you.
Non, déjà c'est pas là. gueule. Après il dit je vais t'arracher les yeux, t'es du cul. Ben monsieur quand même la voiture pour aller à l'école. Il dit ta gueule. Et après il dit je vais t'arracher les yeux, t'es du cul. Comme par futur hasard. Comme par futur hasard tu bugs, hein. C'est pas possible. Alors attends. Indice. Les temples élevés de l'oreille de l'archive municipale. Trophée. Archive. Attends. Les temples. Non. Peut-être une bibliothèque. Peut-être.
Heck, you're gonna kill us!
Watch where you're driving, you maniac!
Moi je sais, je roule mal. De quoi?
Breathe, Phelps. Breathe, damn it!
Most informative. Thank you.
Mon poupiat. T'as dit quoi?
I'm pulling rank here, Cole. I'll haul myself up there. Get the tiger.
You'd slow me down anyway, old timer.
De quoi? J'ai trouvé les trucs. Faris, tu veux que j'appelle ta mère? Parle pas de ma mère. Toi, parle pas de ma mère. Parle pas de ma mère. Toi, tu parles pas de ma mère. Parle pas de ma mère. Tu vas faire quoi? Tu vas faire quoi? Tu veux battre? Tu veux battre? Tiens. Tiens. Non, non, non. Je me suis attrapé. T'as vu au moins? J'en ai même perdu mon chapeau. Oula.
Sometimes a step backwards is a step in the right direction. Necklace. Round which death laughed, sepulchred emblems of dead destruction, ruin within ruin. So this is a treasure hunt.
What is it this time?
The religious medal from the Maldonado case.
The Dahlia, Bowler, Maldonado. This gets out.
We still have to find the guy, Rusty.
Another poem. Well, you must have some idea, right? Come on, Phelps. We're on a roll here. Don't let me down.
Alors il me va bien mon costume de flic. Ça passe. Putain, aussi mon téléphone il charge pas là, ça me perturbe. Putain, quel téléphone de merde. Allez là, PD, va te faire enculer.
Whoa there!
En vrai, je pense pas que ce soit là. Mais oui, ça peut être où? Dépêche-toi, toi, collègue de merde, là, j'ai pas tout mon temps.
I get the point. Jesus, Phelps!
T'as dit quoi? Ah bon, pourquoi? Mais il est bien mon permis. Enfin, je conduis bien quoi. Ah, je conduis bien, non? Bah si, quand même. Bah si, je conduis bien, déjà une. Bah si.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another accommodation?
No radio. Bon, c'est pas encore là. Ça m'énerve, va te chercher. Putain. Bon, c'est pas là, on vient d'y aller. Mais oui, ça peut être où? On va pas faire tout le tour de la map quand même. N'est-ce pas? Oh, et puis ils m'énervent avec leur pub de merde là. à une église. Moi, puis mon collègue il est trop long, je m'en vais sans lui encore.
Not a care in the world.
Du coup là ça fait que tu m'organes Léo. Hein Léo.
No harm done.
C'est qui arrive comme ça?
Of dead destruction, ruin within ruin, ruined skeletons, jammed in the hard, black, deep.
Yeah? I don't get it.
The tar pits, Rusty. All those remains they found there, of course our guys attracted to it.
Let's hope he got stuck in.
Enquêter au puits de bitume.
Do that again and I'll bust your chops.
Five-star goddamn wedding.
Non par contre dépêche-toi le vieux parce que je vais pas t'attendre. Bon bah je crois qu'il faut que je prenne des leçons de conduite.
Slow and steady, come on.
LAPD, police emergency.
T'es là Léo? Léo? T'es là mon yopiat. Ouais. Ah ouais, gros, ma conduite, c'est pas trop ça. Ah, je sais mieux conduire sur GTA que sur L.A Noire.
These are my best shoes, Phelps. I'll leave you to it.
Bah putain, t'étais où, passé où toi là?
Very funny.
Wesh, con, je suis habillé. What the fuck? Bon.
Whoa! Gonna move on cold old board and sinking. You want to end up like the other fossils?
Ouais, je t'ai grand merde l'hippocampe.
Easy.
How you doing out there?
I'd be doing better if you were the one trying to get across this thing. Steady. You
don't want to fall in now, Phelps.
That's at the forefront of my thinking. Whoa!
Yes.
One of Teresa Terrelson's shoes. Sphere which is as many thousand spheres. Okay, where to now?
What is it?
An open-toed white shoe and another stanza from the column.
Oh, I really thought that hobo bum was Terrelson's bra.
Confessions from the insane aren't the most credible evidence, Rusty.
Is this thing over?
It's all part of his power over us, making us run around all over the city for the funds he's leaving us.
So if we keep this up, we can find the guy?
C'est pas grave mon poupée. De quoi? Mais je peux pas faire autrement. Non. Oh, un labyrinthe. Faut trouver le bon passage. Oh là là. Ça va être chaud ça. Non. Ah mais c'est toujours moi qui fais quelque chose. Dag, vas-y, tu regarderas sur la fin de main. Je pense que je vais finir aujourd'hui. Il reste quoi? Il reste à peine 1 heure, 2 heures de jeu là. Ça fait Zumba Café. Oui. Mais wesh, ta grand-mère en serviette. Oh mais mon père. Putain mais oui, ta grand-mère en serviette. Si. Bah si. Mais de toute façon personne y m'aime. Putain. Voici mon new piat. Voici. Mais moi je veux voir ta mère en serviette. Mignon. Mignon. Ouais, ta grand-mère en serviette. C'est pour te faire plaisir. Si toi déjà une, ta grand-mère en serviette. Moi tu bois un coup si tu permets, cognard.
Thrones, altars, judgment seats, and prisons. No, it couldn't be.
Bah toi, les juste des billes déjà une.
See? That was easy.
I found Celine Henry's ring.
How far does this thing go? How did we not catch this nut job?
Mais toi, à chaque fois, tu te fous de moi, de ma conduite. Mais si. Moi, j'ai conduit bien déjà une. Si. Non, déjà une. Non, c'est pas vrai. Non, c'est pas vrai. Non. Eh ben moi je vais dire à ma maman parce que ma maman est anti-moi. Déjà une. Pour ses culottes. Moi je me barre sans l'autre encore parce que l'autre il m'énerve, il prend son temps. Ah non, vu que je suis déjà en live, ça...
It's all right. Son of a bitch!
Il y a une. Et like this down. Chihuahua, tu 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 tu, Chihuahua, tu 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 tu, Chihuahua, tu 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 tu, Chihuahua, oh Chihuahua. Oui, ils sentent bien. Non, t'es sérieux? Oui, il va bien. Mon bébé, toi tu suces mon gros zizi. Déjà une. Moi c'est déjà une. Dis quoi? T'as dit quoi là? Répète. Ah, répète si t'as débourlé. Non, déjà une, c'est pas vrai. Non. Déjà une, nique ta mère. Oh, pardon. Je vous dis pas ça, déjà une. Ah, vas-y, répète. Ouais, tu vois maman dans ta gueule. Tu vois, toi, les veux maman de ta gueule. Mais toi, de toute façon, tu es un petit zizi déjà une. De toute façon, moi, mon frère... Mon frère, moi, il a fait par Roubaix à la nage. Hein? Attends. Alors attends. Tu fais ça, PC animé. Quand j'étais petit, il y avait une grande ici. Maintenant, les grands ici, yeah. J'ai montré ma queue à tous les poissons.
There's the throne up there.
Quand j'étais petit, on n'était pas grand. Je montre mon queue à tous les poissons. Déjà une, toi, tu sais pas santé. toi, il s'est pas santé. Non. Toi, les sens comme un pute. Toi, ils sentent comme un pute. Déjà une. Secours. Je suis ton cadeau, Ed Bellarnock. T'as un beau cadeau. Yo yé, yo yé yé. À quoi d'un neige, boum boum. Attends, je crois qu'il a pas dû comprendre. Tu dois savoir plier les jambes.
Jesus, now look what you did. Hang on, Cole, I'll get you off of there.
Hein? Je comprends pas ce qu'il faut faire là.
Jesus, now look what you did. Hang on, Cole, I'll get you off of there.
Mais qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire, bordel de merde? Espèce de fils et de pute. Attends. Ça m'énerve ce jeu de merde là. Quand ça me cassait les couilles. Putain de tarasse. Saute la putain de ta mère, je vais péter ma télé, je le sens là. La télé elle va voler. Putain, c'est pas possible, je fais ce qu'il me demande, non. Vas-y, hop. Ah là j'ai passé l'action, ça m'énerve. Pat boy. C'est pas là? Ici pas là. Ici pas là. Oh lolo, quelle merde, je te jure. Rien dedans. Bon, au pire, hop. Tu me lis les commentaires s'il y en a, gros. Allez, oh. Hein? Vas-y. Ok, moi t'es au pire. Et... Putain, mon temps.
Place he calls home. End of the line.
Tranquille. Oh merde. Oh merde, ça s'écroule. Ça s'écroule.
Non.
Ça s'écroule. Non. Ça s'écroule.
Ah, no.
Ça s'écroule, gros. Oh.
I thought the whole thing was gonna come crashing down on him.
I thought so too. He murdered Evelyn Summers, Rusty. The last trophy was her ring.
Find another piece of the poem?
Yes. The last piece.
You sure, Cole?
Let's find out.
He's leading us this trail.
Why? Vanity. He wants to see if there's anyone out there smart enough to catch him.
He leaves us evidence, but every location is a trap.
He's testing us, physically and mentally, to see whether we are worthy.
The Titan guy. You have to stoush with God.
Very good. Thinking about reading some Shelley?
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
All that egghead stuff? Nah, I'm sticking to the funny papers and the form guy. Sleep better.
Mais je conduis bien. Comme un flic. Mais je conduis bien. Ah, à mon avis là, on va arrêter le tour. Ça va pétax. Tu penses là ça va péter ou pas à l'église? Tu penses qu'il y aura de la baston? En plus l'église, j'aime pas les bastons à l'église. Et merde. Oh, le mec il a un fusil à pompe carrément.
We're from the LAPD, sir. I'm gonna tell you only once to lower your weapon.
The LAPD, you say? Is it really possible you could have found me after all this time? How interesting.
Put down the gun, shitbird. Last warning.
This boorish ignoramus could never have found me. It was you, wasn't it?
Tu penses on va le buter là? On va réussir à le buter?
Temp bartender.
Yes, you found me. You know what I'm capable of, yet you walk in here like lambs dressed for the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
Ouais, je commence à jeter. Ouais, je suis où l'autre? Putain, il est plus là le bâtard.
Where did he go?
Down the tunnel?
We can't let the son of a bitch get away.
The house, Rusty. There must be another entrance into the house. LAPD, give yourself up.
Il est passé où, wesh? Ouais, j'ai du sang plein la baignoire et tout. C'est un ouf.
You realize this must have been the place, Rusty.
Raconte tes mains. Dans le niveau. Enfin, moi j'y vais en tout cas.
I'll go. Call for backup.
Bâtard, m'a fait peur.
Interesting man, detective. Why the Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Putain. Fait flipper cet enculé.
Do I get a sense you're looking for personal redemption? Do you think we have something in common?
Ok, let's go. Putain, il est dangereux ce fils de pute.
Surrender now, or I
will use deadly force.
Are you comfortable out of the light box? Are you comfortable?
Wesh, mais il peut être où, wesh?
Come to an end. You know
Putain, il
that.
m'a fait peur. Yes! Réussi à le buter.
Where's the press, Cap? I think Phelps and I should get a medal for this. This has got to be the case of the year, right? The case of the century when you think about it.
You finished?
Yes, Skipper.
Good. Because there won't be any press briefings or commendations.
What are you talking about? We got the werewolf, the guy who killed the Dahlia, killed all the other broads.
You got no one. Mason was a ghost.
Can you at least tell us why, Captain?
Mason is the half-brother of one of the most highly elected officials in this country.
How high?
Beyond the moon for mere mortals like us, Rosalind. There'll be no more mention of him. The city owes you both, but there'll be no mileage in ever bringing this up again.
What's going to happen to the suspects in the cases, Captain? I won't be a part of that.
A bit of missing evidence at the grand jury. Procedural error here, mistake there. They'll all be quietly let go. The DA knows how we like to play it.
That's it?
I'm afraid it is. And I have some news for you, Phelps. No more rooting around in the entrails of cadavers and corpses for you. The head of Vice has asked the chief for you. I'm reluctant to see you go to the glory boards of that Vice. My hands are tied. Go home to that lovely wife of yours. Celebrate your promotion.
Bon ben ok, d'accord.
Breathe out, kid. You'll go purple. I'm scared, Sarge. Everybody's scared, kid. Anyone who says he isn't is a damn liar. How many times have you been in combat, Sarge? I was with Raider Battalion on Peleliu my first time. Was it bad? It's always bad.
Will this be bad?
As bad as it gets, kid. But you stick by the Marine next to you, and he will stick by you.
So, some of the guys, they aren't very friendly, Sarge.
They've lost a lot of their friends in the last couple of days, kid. They think if they don't get to know you, that they won't have to grieve for you if you get killed. They're wrong. It doesn't work that way. Don't worry. No Marine in this company will let you down.
Phelps, welcome to Vice. This is your new partner, Roy Earl. Take a seat. A special request was made to transfer you to Ad Vice. We need a man with your kind of starch on this desk, son. We have 2 dead Negroes found in an apartment this morning on Yucca Street. Number 6358, apartment 5.
We got better things to be doing than wasting our time on 2 dead junkies.
Did I ask your opinion, detective? 2 men dead on U.S. Army issue morphine. That makes it an Ad Vice case. Read it.
Yes, sir. You and the lieutenant have some history?
You could say that. We used to be partners. So, you're working with the big boys now, Cole?
I
guess so, Roy. I thought homicide was the primo assignment.
That may be the case. I asked for you personally, Phelps. I had to pull a few strings to get you over to Advice. How does it feel?
The lieutenant seems to think I'm doing okay.
Okay? Don't get humble on me, Phelps. You're doing great. You're the department pinup boy. War hero and crime fighter. What a combination.
I can assure you I'm no war hero, detective.
Let's rouse some hopheads.
Bon, je conduis bien ou pas?
Nice car, Roy. Is it department issue?
De quoi?
No, this is my sled.
Oui, mais c'est dur à conduire dans une noire déjà une.
Meanwhile, we got needle freaks kissing it goodbye all over Central Avenue.
Mais c'est des vieilles bagnoles, hein. T'as vu? Bon ben, il y a une intervention.
There goes a week's wages.
Là, tu tires carrément sur des flics.
Detective Phelps, I got the call for assistance. Who are the suspects?
Bank robbers. Same gang that took the
Des
Citizens
braqueurs de banque.
savings last month.
Throw out the guns.
You're clear. That's it. That's all of them.
Bon bah voilà. Ça va aller où? Tu peux pas lire?
detectives. Around the corner. Can you go door to door? See how many of the neighbors are home.
First thing we did once the apartment was secure. Word is the Vicks kept to themselves. Only time anyone ever saw them was when they went to the joint across the road for some soul food.
Come on, Dunn. Your show now.
Carruthers.
Phelps?
I've been reassigned to advice. What have we got?
2 stiffs, overdosed. Been dead a couple of days.
Government-issued morphine. We use the same syrettes in Okinawa.
Fucking Negro junkies can't take supply this pure.
You know these guys?
I know of them. The younger one's a 2-bit horn player by the name of Cornell Tyree. The other one works in distribution. Started using a little too much of his own product, and Jack D took exception. He wasn't born that ugly. His name's Lamont. Tyrone Lamont.
So who's supplying the drugs?
That's easy. Whoever knocked off the wharves in San Pedro. Jack Dragna, Mickey Cohen. Dope's been all upside down ever since Jimmy Utley started the long walk at Quentin.
You talk about it like it's a system.
It was a system. But those days are long gone.
We are supposed to uphold the law.
Yeah, and we do. But we can't change people. The truth is, everyone wants a license to get a little dirty now and then. Our job is to keep it manageable.
That's how you see it?
See it any other way, and you better forget about being a vice cop.
Can we get on with this? Today, preferably?
Vas-y, moi je vais me remettre en flic là. Je préfère être un vrai flic. Homme noir, 22 ans, 1m75 humain.
Tyrone Lamont. Not even 23 years old.
Just when I think I've seen it all.
Small chance in life is probably better than no chance. Black Caesar. From the joint across the street. Took his jolt and drifted off. And I suppose his friend wasn't in any condition to notice that he had stopped breathing. Fruit, a bell, and win. It's a strange doodle. I wonder what's the correlation between love of the needle and love of the music.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Another special order from the Caesar. Street life have no idea how dangerous this stuff is. Looks like something was taped to the bottom of the cup. No cooking or preparation. Must have been the easiest fix these two ever had. A bit heavy for an empty cup. They've been getting counter in broad daylight. one cigarette is enough to knock you out for combat trauma. 2 of them will stop your heart.
Si, attends. J'ai eu des trucs là.
Looks like it was always going to end this way.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
They say only the good die young. I hope it was true in your case.
Find anything interesting?
Who was JJ? And why do these two care about his taste in music?
The Emperor across the street appears to shift a lot of popcorn. Let's shake him down.
Another special order from the Caesar.
Another day, another dollar.
Price is outrageous.
Help you?
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD. We're inquiring into the deaths.
Hand over the popcorn, numbskull, before we kick the door in. Get that son of a bitch.
En gros, t'as vu, il y a une baston là. Aïe. 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 Dans ta gueule.
What's your name?
Morgan.
Half an answer is no answer to me, asshole.
Fleetwood Morgan.
Keep an eye on him, boy, while I take a look around.
Keep very still, Fleetwood. Don't give me an excuse to shoot you.
These number slips might affect your tone, Fleetwood. Should be stamped on the reverse by the issuer. Don't think this is anything. Morphine. It might not be filling, but I'm sure it's satisfying. Optimistic, Cole. Seems irrelevant. Maybe Morgan can give us something on this Jones character.
About time we heard what Fleetwood here has to say, Cole.
We're inquiring about the deaths of 2 men in an apartment across the street, Fleetwood. We want answers.
Of course. I'll do my best, mister.
You sold the drugs to Cornell Tyree and Tyrone Lamont.
Oh, I sell fried steaks and black-eyed peas.
You're lying, Fleetwood. We know that you supplied them.
I don't know nothing about no drugs. All I do is my 10 hair flipping burgers. Can you prove any different? I work here days and play my horn nights. Why don't you fellas cut me some slack?
We have you for the hop and resisting arrest. Tell us about the numbers if you want our help.
Look, the numbers are the white man's tax on poor folk. All right, now what else you want to know?
We have an address on the slips. We're gonna go down there now and rat you out, Fleetwood. Tell whoever it is that you rolled over and gave them up.
No. Look, I've been cooperative, okay? Now you gotta help me some.
Fleetwood, I'm going to speak personally to the judge on your behalf.
A name, Fleetwood.
Look, he's a real slick dude. Wears a hat and swings a cane. Goes by the name of Murray. All right, I ain't got a last name.
Tell us what you know about Jermaine Jones.
What's to know? All he's supposed to be is some booking agent. That's his job, anyway.
So you just keep this food hut setup going for kicks? Do you think we're stupid, Fleetwood?
I'd be very fucking careful how you answer that.
Well, Jermaine is moving that shit for some gangster June boy motherfucker. That's all I know. Look, I do what I'm told, and I'm happy to have work.
See you at the station, Fleetwood.
But you're gonna help me, right?
Of course, kid. You helped us out. We always like to repay a favor. Can you see that Fleetwood gets a nice cell, Wallace? One with a window and a nice fresh pillow.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jermaine Jones musical booking agency.
Just a moment, Detective. Jermaine Jones. The office is listed as 5528 Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks, ma'am.
I heard you were in the Blue Room the other night. Shouldn't you have been at home? Tucked in bed with the wife and kids?
Where I go is your business?
It couldn't have had anything to do with a certain delightful but damaged German girl, could it?
I don't know what you're talking about, Roy. How was Hopgood? Who? Marlon Hopgood, your informer. He was my corroborating witness in the Bishop case.
Oh, right. Marlon. You're not still sore about that, are you? You made the case without him.
He was an accessory to the abuse of the girl, Roy.
As long as Hollywood exists, it's gonna be chewing up starry-eyed little girls. Marlon was small time. He caught the big fish. And look how much good it did your career.
Are you crazy?
Pupu c'était mon copain. Pupu c'était mon copain. Mais en fait Pupu il est mort une fois. Il est mort une fois. Donc à tous les oiseaux du ciel, que mon Pupu soit avec vous. Au revoir tout le monde. Tous les oiseaux du ciel, que Piu-Piu soit avec vous, que mon Piu-Piu soit avec vous.
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
The name's Merlin Odie. I run a strictly legitimate bookmakers detective.
So that's not an illegal wire service that your colleagues are running? And the number slips that I've been picking up all morning with this address on them have nothing to do with you?
I pay my kick to the Watts, and they pay their cut to the LAPD. You can't go shaking me down.
You're a loudmouth, motherfucker, aren't you? Anyone ever tell you that criminals are supposed to keep their mouths shut? Stay where you are while we look around.
Cohen took over the wire service from Siegel, right?
Alors.
Get a move on, Roy. Hoo-ah.
Do your job, Alden.
this quantity, we're looking at a high-level trafficking charge.
Tu vas coucher à quelle heure, mon youpi?
Ramez's place is our next stop.
Parce qu'il faut pas te coucher trop tard. T'as le mort parce que demain tu bosses. Je lève à 7 heures.
Thanks for the paper trail, Merlin. Oh, that's quite a win for a dime, Merlin. You better start talking.
God damn it. Get after him, Phelps.
Give it up, Audie. Stop right there, Audie, or I will shoot.
Hein? T'es toujours au téléphone avec ma soeur, non?
Lock him up and throw away the key.
All right, relax, motherfucker, you got me.
Nice wand, Merlin. Too bad you couldn't pull off your vanishing act.
Make your joke, smart guy, but don't damage that. That there's a valuable antique.
You don't say. Maybe you ought to have a look at this, Cole.
Non.
Audie has Jose Ramez in his pocket. Ramez must have forgotten his lucky numbers.
Un gros petit bug.
Would you like to calculate the odds on you going to prison for a very long time, Merlin?
I'm not going nowhere. I paid my contributions, and I'm not getting hustled by you.
We're only interested in morphine. Army surplus morphine. What do you have to say about that?
I heard about that. Big robbery on the ship. Ain't my line of work. I prefer something with a sporting outcome.
Okay, Merlin. Behave like a moron. The two dead guys. I'm telling the DA that you sold them the hop. Are you hearing this?
Loud and clear, motherfucker. I have chips, and I'm not throwing my cards in this easy.
Ramez seems to owe you a lot of money.
We all owe somebody.
So it has nothing to do with the proceeds of the morphine shipment?
It's a gambling debt. The Heaps took over the wire service and screwed me. Now I just do what I'm told. Run numbers and ship dope. Jose's no different. He just thinks he's a big man that can run up tabs.
You're not the guy we want, Merlin. But we're taking you in. Maybe some time in a cell will help you remember something worthwhile.
Fuck you, and fuck you. You'll never put a charge on me.
Take this bum in. Take the long way around. Don't be gentle with him. You got that?
Yes, sir.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for Ramez Removals. That's Ramez, R-A-M-E-Z.
Just checking. Ramez Removals, corner Sunset and Wilton. Owned by a Jose Victor Ramez.
Thanks for your help.
think he does what he's told. Benny Siegel will take a cut of any action that's going.
I thought Jack Dragna was...
Dragna's an old-time greaser. He keeps his head down and pays his dues.
Look where you're going!
Whose word?
What does it matter? One lowlife killing another lowlife makes our job easier.
All units in the vicinity and any central unit. Citizen reports of 415 at 7th and Central. Unit to handle code 2, identified.
Look at this place. I'm guessing not much talent comes out of this talent agency.
Here we are. Jermaine Jones, 238.
Hey, who let you in?
Jermaine Jones.
Don't bother getting up. Your flunky Fleetwood Morgan just snitched you out.
I wasn't planning to. Now you think you can tell me who the hell you are?
LAPD. We'd like to take a look around.
The hell you will, motherfucker. You carrying a warrant?
No, do we need one? Search the place, Cole.
What do you think you're gonna find, policeman?
Scott Phantom. Fine radio. Shortwave, AM and FM. My father has a Scott.
You ain't allowed to do this. I got rights.
This thing is sounding a little muffled, Jermaine.
Brennan, Wilt, get over here. Take these assholes apart.
You heard the boss.
Is this the best you got? Mugs are dope to the eyeball.
Clean them up quick, boys. I ain't got time for this. Come on, beat these sons of bitches down.
Hey, Cole. Sit tight, asshole. Pretend you're at the parlor getting your nails done. Cole, you better search through that stuff in the radio before you brace our friend here.
How many starving musicians pay with perfect, clean 50s? Too much for felony possession. I'm thinking intent to supply. Your friend Fleetwood was also a betting man, Jermaine.
De quoi?
This must be how those two bums standing guard take their wages.
Okay. Vas-y, tu grailles quoi? Enfoiré.
Lamont and Tyree are dead. At a stretch, the DA could have you on felony murder for supplying stolen government...
Tyrone and Cornell are dead?
They're on a slab downtown with the ME examining their last meal. Popcorn washed down with morphine.
You offering me a deal?
I have a pet judge who hates blacks. He'll give you 50 years for your two buddies. Another 30 for stealing from Uncle Sam. You'll be out by the time you're 110. Imagine the changes you'll see.
I get the message. How much is this gonna cost me?
Who supplies the morphine?
I don't know nothing about that.
So we make you for all of it. You're the fall guy from Mickey Cohen.
In case you haven't noticed, I'm a colored man. You see any Jew boys running around here? I collect my cut. Lenny the Fink controls the action.
Lenny who?
Lenny Finkelstein. Mickey's dipshit brother-in-law.
What's the score with Ramez removals?
I brought a radio from there. That's all.
So when we visit Ramez removals and tell them that we want a special bookcase or wardrobe to hide our dope in, they're gonna be copacetic?
And when we tell them their good friend Jermaine sent us and said they could do a nice deal for the LAPD.
I could use an act like you two. Those fucks Abbott and Costello are on the slide. Hollywood could use another couple of deeply unfunny white bread humps like you.
Very good, Jermaine. You have character. Now cough it up.
Ramez is a good friend of Lenny the Fink. You getting the picture?
What is the link between the morphine and the numbers slips?
There is no link. You're wasting your time here.
You either rat out the next link in the chain, or you spend the rest of your life in jail.
Are you gonna put that in writing, asshole?
Take them all in.
We have a deal, right?
We're after the morphine. I'll speak to the DA on your behalf. You have my word. So Mickey Cohen or Jack Dragna stole the Army's surplus morphine, and they are selling it on the streets?
Looks that way.
But the mob wants returned customers, not corpses. Why haven't they cut the morphine?
Good question, Detective.
This robbery happened months ago, right?
The beginning of the year.
So why are the proceeds suddenly turning up now?
Another good question. But where does it get us? It's like asking questions in the middle of the movie. If you just sit tight and keep your yap shut, you'll find out what happens. We need to follow the evidence.
LAPD. We're here to see Jose Ramez.
What's it about?
Routine inquiries, sir. Can you tell us where we can find him?
Missed him. He was in the delivery truck, just went out.
God damn it. 11K calling KGPL.
Go ahead, 11K.
11K requesting assistance in pursuit of narcotic suspects aboard a GM delivery truck. Commercial license David Charles 457.
What does this lunatic think he's doing?
We're not playing around here. Take this clown off the road. Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. try to bust his tires. Put your hands in the air.
T'as dit quoi? Bah, il a tiré sur le roue et le roue elle est partie.
Jose Ramos, you're being arrested on suspicion of supplying illegal drugs, resisting arrest, and for malicious damage to LAPD property.
Hey, hold your horses. I supply furniture, not drugs. And that thing back there, that was an accident. Some furniture came loose. That's all.
Save it for the DA, Chico. Keep an eye on him. We're gonna take a look around inside.
Já vamos pro Piet. Tão immense.
Where's he been delivering? And who's been delivering here? Any repeat business in the ledger, Cole?
Why is Ramos buying so much ice?
C'est carré, maintenant c'est rectangle. Non.
Rellenati is buying a lot of furniture.
C'est carré.
What's with the puddle? Where's that trail of water coming from, Cole?
Non, c'est carré.
There must be a way through the back.
C'est ovale.
Welcome to Furniture Village, where taste comes to die. What a pile of junk. My mother would be in
C'est
heaven.
carré gros. Ah oui.
I bet this is the kind of crap you love, Cole. 20 years out of fashion.
C'est carré. Oh, c'est carré. C'est carré, je t'ai dit. C'est carré. Carré. Comment on le descend après? C'est carré. Non, c'est carré. C'est carré. Moi j'ai dit, moi j'ai dit à toi. Moi j'ai dit à toi, c'est carré. Carré dans l'axe. C'est ses caleçons.
Get down here. There's a cold room in the back. water's coming from. You're gonna want to see this.
Ah, moi, mon frère, des fois, il met des slips sous ses caleçons, hein.
There's something frozen inside.
Well, I'll be damned.
Ah, moi, mon frère, des fois, il met des slips sous ses caleçons, hein.
This must be how they transport the morphine.
LAPD, leave it right there. Everyone out of the vehicle and put your hands up.
There's something in the ice.
He's making a
Oh,
run
le
for
bâtard,
it.
il a trouvé un flic. Oh, viens ici, espèce d'enculé. Espèce d'enculétation. Ah putain, en fait, faut lui tirer dessus, d'accord. Je pensais que je pouvais l'arrêter, tu vois, mais en fait non. Faut le tuer. À moi, des fois, mon frère me met des slips sous ce caleçon, hein. Merci. Mais c'est parce que... C'est parce qu'il m'a tiré dessus. Quand en plus il a sous ma flic. Et ici, se fait enculer. Oh, je l'ai tué. T'as dit quoi là?
Take them all to Hollywood Station. Have the ME and Tech Services go over this place.
Where will you be?
Hunting polar bear.
Au calme. C'est qui a marqué un message?
Is Audie serious? Is the LAPD turning a blind eye to narcotics?
C'est équitation. De quoi? Ah, c'est Kylian. Re-Kylian.
Keep your shirt on, Phelps. Drugs are prohibited. Doesn't mean people don't want to take them. Limiting supply doesn't mean that we have limited
On
demand.
va à la chasse aux ours polaires.
I understand
Ça veut dire à la chasse à ma bite. C'est vu que ma bite c'est une ours polaire.
Morphine? Heroin?
It's important to demonize hops, Phelps. Looks good in the papers. But when all is said and done, it's just another chemical like booze.
Moi, mon frère met des slips sous ce caleçon, hein.
We're doing the city a favor by keeping the dope rolling into Central Avenue. Donnelly certainly believes we need to keep them anesthetized.
Better jobs
Ah
and
Manu,
opportunities
tu
to go a
descends.
lot further.
Pourquoi faire? Bah je sais pas moi, descends. Et pourquoi faire? Bah je sais pas, viens, on va voir, descends. Mon rêve c'est d'aller à la mer.
Detective Phelps.
Look, Phelps, in a minute a bagman named Rampley's gonna walk in here and put a mint on some horse running in the fifth. We don't care about Rampley so much as we want his boss.
Tu sais comment marquer encore?
One we're gonna put away for fixing the race.
You're hoping Rampley will lead us to him?
Bingo.
C'est qui a marqué un autre commentaire? J'ai vu qu'il y en avait 15 là.
Get in there, blend in, wait for our mark. You'll be in a dark coat. Wait until he hands over the cash.
Ouais mais genre ça... Ah, ils l'ont refait sur PS4, avant ils l'ont... Bah moi je l'avais fait sur Xbox 360. Mais ils l'ont ressorti sur PS4, du coup je l'ai acheté. Trouver un endroit pour passer incognito. Tu vas aller là. Non, on peut pas. D'accord. Bon, on va passer là. Et là, il y a un nouveau message ou pas?
Give me $1,000 that cavalcade the 5th.
Un humain. Un humain. Mais merde. J'ai été repéré et... J'étais repéré. Kylian, si t'es encore sur le live, je l'ai acheté le nouveau The Last of Us. J'ai acheté le The Last of Us 2.
Is Audie serious?
Ah bah nu. Un humain.
Detective Phelps. Look, Phelps, in a minute a bagman named Rampley's gonna walk in here and put a mint on some horse running in the 5th. We don't care about Rampley so much as we want his boss. He's the one we're gonna put away for fixing the You're hoping Rampley will lead us to a bingo. Here's what you're gonna do. Get in there.
Ah Manu, tu descends. Pourquoi faire?
He'll be in a dark coat. Wait until he hands over the cash. Then tear. Good luck.
Ah pourquoi faire? Ouais, pourquoi faire? Ouais, ça va, elle est bien. Bah après que j'ai terminé ce film-là, bah ce jeu-là, et ben je vais m'attaquer à The Last of Us en live. T'es maganas toi, hein?
Give me $1,000 that cavalcade the 5th.
On se coûte tout le Woody.
Hey, come on. This ain't New York.
Trop con. Toujours avec son frère lui.
Is Audie serious?
Any available unit, the 44 suspect to be taken into custody at Sunset and Ivar. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
Ah moi mon frère. Non, je vais pas y retourner, je m'en bats les couilles de ta truc de merde là.
Detective Phelps. Look, Phelps, in a minute a bagman named Rampley's gonna walk in here and put a mint on some horse running in the 5th. We don't care about Rampley so much as we want his boss. He's the one we're gonna put away for fixing the race.
You're hoping Rampley will lead us to him?
Bingo. Here's what you're gonna do.
Et pourquoi faire?
Blend in. Wait for our mark. He'll be in a dark coat. Wait until he hands over the cash. Then tail him. Good luck.
Moi je la connais la mer. Tu t'as baigné?
Hey, come on. This ain't New York.
Got it, boss. A full G. She's coming in at 20 to 1. You and I are about to retire.
LAPD, you're both under arrest. Car 11K calling KGPL. Ambulance required at Sunset and Ivar. Shots fired and suspects are down. We're code 4, but I'll need an ambulance in a corner.
Roger that, 11K. All units be advised, the 484 at Sunset and Ivar is code 4. Suspects are down.
Ah mon frère, moi il fait pas rire au bas à la nage mon frère. Dédicace à ma mère pour la fête des mères.
Factory is closed. Has been for years. Not much call for ice anymore with all those newfangled refrigerators.
Save it for someone who wants to hear it. How many janitors carry a cat?
That's one way of announcing we're here.
Dans un grand lit canapé, beaucoup plus. Rappelle-toi quand t'es loin du bazooka. T'es dans que je t'en veux pas qui.
Come and get me if you want some daylight through that suit of yours.
Putain, y'a deux amis.
Come on, massacre, eyes open. Throw out the guns. Find some cover! You're covered, Phil. You're fucking home! Weapons! Move, I'll go! I got you now, motherfucker! Keep moving.
Putain, tu vas terre.
Give me some cover. I ain't running out of frames or guns in here anytime soon. Give me some goddamn cover.
dope. Cut a deal. Ship me off to the queue. As soon as I get locked up, some old friend puts an ice pick above my ear. No thanks.
Only one other way out, shitheel.
So it comes down to...
Let's have a look around. Now that we finally got some peace and quiet. I think I've had enough ice for one day. Until the scotch I pour myself as soon as we get out of here.
3 guesses what's in the box. Open her up, Cole.
This stuff has got to be worth at least $100 grand.
So Finkelstein robbed the ship?
My guess is Lenny took it off their hands. This is big. This is gonna make the papers, Phelps. As senior investigator, I'll do the talking.
Well, well. Who would have thought that Roy Earl's hand-picked new partner would have turned out to be such a great case man? This is a good result, Phelps. As far as we can tell, Lenny the Fink was moving the morphine across the city and as far north as Frisco. This makes the feds very happy, and it makes Mickey Cohen look bad. I won't lie to you, kid. I like the headlines. I like them a lot. You keep this squad in the papers, and we'll get along just fine.
Has he said how much it's going to cost?
$50.
And the department will front me the 50?
You can put in an expense claim. He's over at Mike Lyman's on Hollywood Boulevard. See what you can find out.
No, you just look like you're made of money.
Oh, very good. The kid's on form. I'd say on a scale of dull to scintillating, you're a solid tedious today. Cupid's pleased.
Do you ever listen to yourself?
I don't have the same voices in my head as you, Cole. Get this. Middle of the afternoon, this crazy woman decides to set fire to the hotel she lives in. The fire brigade come and put it out. A couple hours later, she does it again. Phones up Central and says, I've set...
You're paying for every last scratch.
Did they send some uniforms?
There's a little sneak. That's him in the back, Cole.
If you don't mind, you boys standing around looking mean. It's affecting my business.
Freddie, you're looking good.
You're gonna help me, right?
That's what I'm here for.
You got the money?
The 20? Sure, right here.
20? I said...
You want the money or the alternative?
Tell us about the reefer, Freddie.
Another good Samaritan. Answer the question.
Grass comes from Tijuana. They bring in 50 pounds a week.
50 pounds?
Are you hallucinating, Freddy?
Get stashed at a house at 1452 North Las Palmas.
Names, Freddy.
The guy at the house is a spick that goes by the name Juan Garcia Cruz. Be careful. He likes guns. How do I get my money?
Do me a favor, Freddy. Spend the money on a bus ticket. You can't last forever on a snitch jacket. Let's go visit this Cruz character. 50 pounds of dope. Crazy. You believe his story? Sure. A hophead like Freddy would raffle his sister for his next score.
All units in the vicinity and any central unit. Citizen reports of 415 at 7th and Central. Unit to handle code 2, identify.
Reinforcements are on the way.
I'll ask you politely to move on. Next time I won't be so nice.
You guys don't have to leave a mess. What happened?
Dope peddler, Juan Cruz. He opened fire and, well, the rest of the story tells itself. Silver dollar. Thought they took these things out of circulation. Juan Garcia Cruz. This is his address, but this place looks like a front.
De quoi?
Doesn't anyone eat regular meals anymore? Junkies feeding on popcorn and grasshoppers living on soup.
Mais c'est parce que j'ai tué les gens parce qu'ils sont pas gentils avec moi.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Parnell Soup Company, a head office or factory in the Los Angeles area.
Just a second, Detective. Only one address listed. 6310 Fountain Avenue.
Thanks.
Never the same, are they?
Doesn't tell me anything. Not much help. Maybe these are the guys keeping Juan so well stocked with soup. I need to get back to it, Phelps.
Detectives, you'll want to come meet Mr. Fickman, the neighbor. Sounds like he's got something for you.
Detectives Phelps and Earl. We were told you...
Always knew they were up to no good. Son of a bitch spent more time in the chicken coop than in his house.
Thank you, sir. That's very helpful. And next time you witness suspect behavior through the crack in your curtains, please call us before something like this happens.
FIFA 21 s'il te plaît. De quoi quand FIFA 21 gros? Je comprends pas ta question.
I'm sorry, I'm just the receptionist here. I can't help you.
Quand est-ce que je live FIFA? Bon. Ouais, je pense aussi. Si, je crois. Si, d'accord, je pense. Alors, je sais même pas qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire. Jour là. Ouais, qu'est-ce qu'il faut branler ici? Une bite, mais quoi comme bite? Mon poulpiat, t'as marqué. What? Ouais. T'as marqué mon poulpiat. Ah oui. Oh, comment dire? Pas un bon compagnon pour l'eau. Ah, vas-y, arrête avec cette... Panouille, pas un bon compagnon. Je te merde déjà une.
I get off around 6 if you're interested. There's really nothing more I can help you with now.
Mais wesh, faut prendre les coups là. Mais c'est qui marque encore? Ah, ta mère. Tu me fais chier. Pas un bon compagnon, Polo. On l'a pas bu de la rasade. Oh, je ne sais pas, mais ça me dit de venir ici. Finalement, je peux rien faire. Et vous faire foutre. Moi, je m'en casse. Oh, gros, tu bugs. Hein. Pas un bon compagnon, Polo. Pas bu de la rasade. Tourne à droite, Kono, j'ai ta merde. Et ça, qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Ah bah ça c'est le loup, tu viens de le dire. Non, ça c'est le relou, ça. Ça n'existe pas le relou. Si, le renard qui s'est fait enculer par les loups. Ouais, c'est qu'est-ce que tu fais là? La mamotte. Tu les aimes tes parents? Beaucoup. Ah bah putain, tes parents cunis. comme ça. De quoi? Ouais, je sais pas. Bon, au pire, je terminerai demain après-midi. Je vais l'arrêter.